Hello there. So I got myself a neopixel Proffie from Crimson Dawn, and I noticed that some of the tip effects are not showing up on the blade. So, for example, a melt or a drag or something like that. Some of them you can see a little bit of color, just the tip, but you don't see it on a lot of the blade styles. So I'm thinking it's got to be because the config file is set for their standard blade, which is a 36-inch, and I got mine with a 32-inch. So I think it's that LED count that's off. Or at least I did some Googling, and that's the suggestion, is that the LED count is off. And I didn't really know where to go from there, so I started Googling Crimson Dawn 32-inch blade LED count, or LGT, or Dark Wolf, LED count, and I was kind of coming up short. I couldn't find the information I needed. So I did actually finally just call Crimson Dawn. I said, "Hey, what's my LED count on a 32-inch blade?" And they told me 114. And but anyway, as I was trying to find the information, I did come across something kind of interesting, and that was an article on Reddit. So I had well, first I went to YouTube and I typed in all these different searches: how to find your LED count, how to, blade length, Proffie config file blade length, Proffie config file LED count. And I was really coming up short. I couldn't find what I was looking for. So I figured I'd make this video because I came across something interesting, and it's probably super well known in the community. I'm the new guy, so I'm probably just the idiot that couldn't figure this out right off the get-go. But if everybody knows this, I'm sorry. You can go ahead and skip this video, but I found it interesting, so I figured I'd make a video. All right, so let's take a look at this. Okay, so in this Reddit article, someone said, anyone know how to find your pixel count? And somebody put this link in here, which brings me to this page here. And they mentioned this, like, blade style, this length finder, and it should light up individual LEDs. And the whole reason I'm doing this, by the way, is because Benji made a video on Golden Harvest 3 or 4, sorry, I forget what the Golden Harvest board was that he was demoing or reviewing, but in one of the in the user interface, there was a blade setting where you could actually see how many LEDs were lit, and it would give you a count of how many. And I'm like, there's got to be something like that for Proffie. So fast forward, it got me to here. So anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to apply this like a blade style to one of our fonts, and then go into color change mode, and hopefully it should do that sort of same thing that Benji was showing in his video, or at least we'll see. So I have the standard config, this NeoPixel one switch config that comes on the Crimson Dawn Saber. So I just need to grab this, copy, and this first font here. I think it's like a Kylo Ren or something like that. So I'm just going to replace this to the parenthesis, I think. Paste. Go back and look at that real quick. Parenthesis, comma. Parenthesis, comma, bracket, comma. Well, I don't know if I need that comma, but I guess we'll find out. I guess we'll find out if this doesn't work. All right, I'm just going to completely delete everything else as far as the fonts and blade styles go. I don't need them. You know what? Maybe I'll leave one on the battery mode. Delete. All right. So their default is bank 1. I now have length finder and bat. And you know what? I think I saw one other thing in the article. If you have color change direct, I recommend removing it temporarily. Do I have something like... Oh, I do. Delete. Okay. I think that's it. All right, so file, save as. I don't know. blade finder .h. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, so I got Arduino. And what did I just call that? Blade finder? I hope. It's doing something, so hopefully that's it. Sorry, this was supposed to be a short video. But this takes a minute. Okay, file seems fine. Let's go ahead and upload. And then we wait for it to start counting down from 10 on me. This is only my third time flashing a Proffie board. So that's just how new I am to this. So we'll see what happens. My first time flashing the board, it must have counted down from 10 on me like 5 times maybe. It took me a minute. I had to go do the Zadig thing and download all the drivers. And then it finally started working for me. Ooh, it's working. It's working. Is it sad that I still get excited when it actually works? Rock on. Okay. All right. Throw a battery in, see what happens.
I've been waiting for this day for a long time.
I noticed right away that an LED lit up. It's different. Something's working or not working. Okay, so what do we do? Turn it on? 1. Well, color change mode.
3.
Ooh, okay.
130. 131. 124. 38.
Ooh.
48. 65. 81. 96. 107. 115.
Okay, 115.
114. 115. 114.
114. All right. And yeah. Awesome. 114. So please feel free to comment. Yeah, everybody knows that, or or you found that interesting, or if you want me to make more videos of me just figuring stuff out as I go. But yeah, thank you. Want to keep this short. May the force be with you. Have a good one. Thanks.